The human side of risk management. When organizations talk about risk management, they usually talk about systems, processes, frameworks, controls. But most failures don't come from broken systems. They come from human behavior inside those systems. People make decisions. People interpret warnings. People choose whether to act or stay silent. Risk management often fails because it assumes people behave rationally at all times. They don't. They behave under pressure, under incentives, under fear, under deadlines. Ignoring the human side of risk is like designing a safety system without considering how people actually behave. Risk is not just technical, it is deeply human. Every risk event begins with a human moment, a decision to proceed, a choice to delay, a hesitation to escalate. Even automated systems reflect human decisions, how they were designed, configured, and monitored. Yet many organizations treat people as the problem, instead of recognizing people as the core variable. Humans bring strengths, judgment, intuition, experience. They also bring weaknesses, bias, emotion, fatigue, overconfidence. Risk management that ignores this reality creates an illusion of control. You cannot manage risk effectively without understanding how people think, react, and behave under pressure. One of the most powerful human risks is cognitive bias. Success bias makes people believe past success guarantees future safety. Confirmation bias makes people seek information that supports existing beliefs. Optimism bias makes risks feel less likely than they really are. These biases don't disappear in professional environments. They intensify. When results are good, warning signs are dismissed as noise. When pressure is high, inconvenient data is ignored. This is why risk feels obvious after failure, but unclear before it. People didn't lack information. They filtered it unconsciously. Risk management fails when it assumes objectivity in a world driven by perception. Consider a common situation. A team is under pressure to deliver. Deadlines are tight. Stakeholders are watching. Someone raises a concern about capacity and quality risk. The response is not hostile, just optimistic. We'll manage. We've done this before. Let's not slow momentum. The decision feels reasonable in the moment, but it is shaped by pressure, reputation, and expectation, not just facts. Months later, quality issues surface. Customers complain. Rework increases. The failure wasn't due to lack of process. It was due to human decision-making under pressure. Another human risk is fear. Fear of being wrong. Fear of challenging authority. Fear of being labeled negative. In many organizations, escalation feels risky, so people soften messages. They delay raising issues. They hope problems resolve themselves. This creates a dangerous environment where risks are known but unspoken. Warnings are diluted. Silence is mistaken for agreement. Risk does not grow because people are careless. It grows because speaking up carries a cost. Until organizations make escalation safe, human behavior will always undermine formal risk controls. People respond to incentives more than policies. If speed is rewarded, people will bypass caution. If delivery is celebrated, people will downplay risk. If optimism is praised, doubt will disappear. Risk culture is shaped not by what organizations say, but by what they reward. When people see that missed deadlines are punished more than risk exposure, raising issues slows careers. Compliance matters less than outcomes. They adapt their behavior accordingly. This is not unethical behavior. It is rational behavior in a misaligned system. Risk management fails when incentives contradict caution. Frameworks are important. Controls matter, but they cannot override human behavior. A perfect framework in a fearful culture will fail. A strong control in a rushed environment will be bypassed. This is why organizations with identical risk frameworks experience very different outcomes. The difference is not the document, it is the behavior around it. Risk management becomes effective only when systems are designed around human reality, not idealized behavior. Ignoring this creates blind spots that no checklist can fix. Human-centered risk management looks different. It encourages challenge, not agreement. It rewards early warnings, not late heroics. It treats discomfort as information. Leaders ask, what are we afraid to say? Where are people hesitating? Which risks feel uncomfortable to raise? They understand that culture is the first line of defense. In these organizations, risk is not owned by a function. It is shared by people. And that makes risk visible early, when action is still possible. Risk management does not fail because organizations lack intelligence. It fails because it ignores humanity. People bring emotion, bias, fear, and courage into every decision. No framework can remove that. But good risk management works with human behavior, not against it. The most important risk questions are not technical. They are human. Who feels safe to speak? Who feels pressure to stay silent? What behavior is truly rewarded here? Because in the end, risk is not managed by systems. It is managed or mismanaged by people.